Hello students, a very good morning to one and all. Welcome to the next lecture of online theory class series of subject Novel Drug Delivery System. I am Mrs. Aarti Majumdar, Associate Professor from the Department of Pharmaceutics, Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore. Dear students, in continuation of our discussion over various techniques used for the enhancement of percutaneous absorption, we have discussed, in the last session, we have discussed about various physical techniques such as iontophoresis, electrophoresis, sonophoresis or phonophoresis, or thermal poration, use of microneedles, radio frequency waves, and etc. In today's session, we are going to discuss about chemical approach, that is, use of permeation enhancer for increasing percutaneous absorption of various drugs incorporated in transdermal patches. So, these permeation enhancers, these are substances which facilitates drug absorption through the skin by altering the barrier property of stratum corneum. These permeation enhancers, they should be non-allergic, non-toxic, non-irritating, and they should be compatible with drug and other excipient used in the formulation of transdermal drug delivery system. Also, these permeation enhancers, they should be inexpensive. These permeation enhancers, they facilitate drug absorption by variety of mechanism, such as they may interact with intercellular lipids. Intercellular lipids, thus leading to the disruption of orientation of lipids and increasing the fluidity of lipids, which further enhances permeation of drug molecule into the skin layers. They may also facilitate absorption by extraction of lipid from stratum corneum or by displacement of bound water and loosening of intercorneocyte cells or horny cells of the skin, so that increasing the permeability of skin to various drug molecules. Now, these permeation enhancers may also work by delamination of stratum corneum, especially sulfoxide. Various sulfoxides, permeation enhancers such as dimethyl sulfoxide, they act by delamination of stratum corneum. These permeation enhancers may also interact with the intercellular proteins and result in denaturization of keratin molecules, thus leading to the increased permeability of skin to various drug molecules. Now, these permeation enhancer, the various classes of permeation enhancer used are, they may be solvents. Most of the permeation enhancer should have good solvent properties. Solvents such as water, alcohol, in particular ethanol is used. Ethanol is an integral component of many of marketed transdermal preparations, and apart from water, ethanol, dimethyl acetamide, dimethyl formamide or acetone. These all are solvents. Water, main mechanism of increasing percutaneous absorption by water, or water is especially hydration of skin, and alcohol, basically alcoholic content or ethanol, they extract out lipidic content of stratum corneum, thus enhances the permeability of drug, permeability of skin to various drug moieties. Then various polyols can also be used as permeation enhancer. For example, polyethylene glycol and propylene glycol. Various surfactants, especially non-ionic surfactant and anionic surfactant, can be used. Cationic cationic surfactants are generally irritating to the skin. So non-ionic surfactants such as Tween, Span, such as Tween 20, Span 20, Tween 80, these can be used as permeation enhancer. Apart from non-ionic surfactant, in non-ionic surfactant, pluronic, various pluronics such as pluronic L62 or pluronic F68 or pluronic F127. These all are brand names of non-ionic surfactant. These can be used for enhancing percutaneous absorption. Apart from these non-ionic surfactant, anionic surfactants such as sodium chloral sulfate, these can also be used for the enhancement of percutaneous absorption. Now, various fatty acids such as oleic acid and lauric acid, these are also example of good permeation enhancer which are used in various cosmetic preparations, dermatologic preparations. Amines and amides, especially azones and methyl pyrrolidone. Pyrrolidones are also called as natural moisturizing factors because they have an ability to act as humectant. So they increase hydration, skin hydration, and thus they increases the permeability of skin towards various to the transportation of various drug moieties. Then various terpenes such as limonene, sulfoxides such as dimethyl sulfoxide. However, dimethyl sulfoxide they act by a variety of mechanisms. They have first they result in the interaction or delamination of stratum corneum. Apart from interacting with the intercellular proteins and denaturation of keratin molecules, this dimethyl sulfoxide and other sulfoxide they cause an irreversible change in the stratum corneum and also have certain toxicological manifestation. Because of this, this is the major limitation with DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide molecule, to be used as permeation enhancer. Other safer permeation enhancers are available. So use of DMSO is limited because of its toxicological manifestations. Then various esters such as isopropyl myristate can be used as permeation enhancer. Various enzymes, when incorporated in transdermal patches, incorporated as basic component in the transdermal patch, they also act like permeation enhancers such as calonase, orgelase, papain, acid phosphatase. These are example of some permeation enhancers which can be used in transdermal drug delivery system to enhance percutaneous absorption by chemically modifying stratum corneum, chemically altering stratum corneum, which is the main barrier in the absorption of drug through transdermal patches. Now, another approach which can be used for increasing skin penetration of drug molecules is prodrug approach. And there are certain other approaches such as supersaturation which are used for increasing skin penetration of drug molecule. In prodrug approach, prodrugs are therapeutically inactive derivatives of a therapeutically active drug moieties, which upon administration in the body metabolizes back into the active moieties. The important feature of these prodrugs are they have totally different physicochemical property to that of their parent molecule or active moiety. So a prodrug can be made more lipophilic if the active drug molecule is hydrophilic. In this way, percutaneous absorption of any drug molecule can be increased. Example of prodrug approach is transdermal bioactive hormonal delivery, which is used for the delivery of estradiol, and also alkyl ester prodrug formulated of a drug ketorolac. In these two drug delivery, in the drug delivery of these drugs, this hormone estradiol and drug ketorolac, the release rate of these drugs from transdermal bioactive hormonal delivery system is dependent upon the chain length of the ester moiety of the ester group in these prodrugs. As the chain length is increased, the lipophilicity of these prodrugs increase, thus affect the release of these drug molecule or penetration of these drug molecule or hormone into the skin layers. Now, other miscellaneous approaches include supersaturation approach. In this supersaturation approach, a supersaturated solution is formulated. Drug is formulated in the supersaturated form, which can be made either by heating and subsequent cooling of the solution, or they can be supersaturated product can be obtained by removal of solvents, or these supersaturated solution can be obtained by reaction of two solutes, which result in the formation of compound having less solubility. Or another way to produce supersaturated product is to add any such compound, any substance to a solution which reduces the solubility of solute. So supersaturation, it increases percutaneous. The main advantage of this technique, supersaturation technique, is that it enhances percutaneous absorption. It increases skin penetration of drug molecules without causing any alteration in stratum corneum. So it doesn't damage the skin as in some of the, as it is observed in many of chemical permeation enhancer. So this is the main advantage, that there is no alteration is caused in stratum corneum, and the mechanism of this supersaturation technique is based upon the increasing thermodynamic activity of drug, as supersaturated solution are formed which result in increased thermodynamic activity of drug molecules, thus result in increased percutaneous absorption of these drug molecule into the skin layer. As we have studied that Fick's law, according to the Fick's law of diffusion, weight of flux is directly proportional to the concentration gradient. So, by preparing supersaturated product, the concentration gradient can be increased, which further increases the diffusion rate of drug molecule deep into the skin layer. So, this is all about various approaches which are used for enhancement of percutaneous absorption of various drug moieties through transdermal drug delivery system. These approaches can be physical approach such as iontophoresis, electroporation, sonophoresis, phonophoresis, thermal poration, or by the use of microneedle, laser ablation technique can be used, or radio frequency waves can be used. So these are all physical techniques, or chemical approaches can be used, such as the use of by using permeation enhancers, by incorporating permeation enhancer in basic components of transdermal drug delivery formulations. Or they can be product approach, or miscellaneous approach such as supersaturation can be used for the enhancement of percutaneous absorption of various drug molecule. Dear student, in our next session we are going to study about basic formulation consideration and basic components which are used